Welcome back to the Commanders franchise. And it is officially time for the offseason. It couldn't have come fast enough. We've got some solid draft picks and a lot of work to do. Now, a lot of you guys said that we should beef up the O-line. In all honesty, the O-line looks pretty good. It is more so the defense that I have an issue with, especially Jennings up here. Montez Sweat is the only non-superstar we have, and he's coming in with some of the best acceleration and speed you can get on a defensive end. What is the issue in Washington? Well, I tell you what it is, we don't have enough heart, damn it. I'm also going to put weekly training on automatic in hopes that this fixes the problem with the fatigue for next year. If it doesn't, we'll just have to go into my next franchise idea. Okay, so we have the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, I get that this is 1 year in the future, but I do not see Atlanta beating San Francisco. No shot in hell. I could see Buffalo squeezing out a win maybe next year, even though they look pretty awful against the Jets, who lost to Kansas City. Interesting. Not really. Patrick Mahomes was your MVP. Nothing new there. Speedy recovery, Aaron Rodgers. Coach of the year. I was not expecting to see us on here, and that would be the case. So here we go. Rookie of the year for the NFC is Marion Blackman. I'm not surprised he would have been a beast. Tavon Simpson was in 8th. Colin Richards was in 10th. That's our fullback. Defensive rookie's going to go to Dennis Sheldon, so the Cardinals got offense and defense. Bruh! Ezekiel Elliott was the best running back in the NFC. Do we have anything to show for our season at all? Dennis Sheldon was the best DB in the entire NFC, and my dude's a rookie. You know he's just going up to something beyond an X factor. Next season will be better, I'm telling you. 3,300 yards, 14 touchdowns, 25 picks. I've got Tavon figured out, bro. Trust. Brian Robinson with 1,300 yards. We did go through this in the last episode, but this is just a quick recap. I'm also just trying to figure out who belongs and who doesn't on the team. I think we go with the wide receiver here, but we also need O-lineman. It also very much depends who is in the free agency. We're not exactly balling these days, but we should have enough to at least get one kind of marquee signing here. And it was the Bills who absolutely destroyed the Falcons. Kevin Cava was the offensive rookie. I don't know who that is. Oh, never mind. We only have 10.5 million. Oh, that's not good. We also have to let go of Charles Leno Jr. Bro. Okay, I'm going to try to get Charles Leno. Just on the off chance. Medium risk. He's going to test out the free agency. I mean, Cosme is pretty young here, so I might even give him a little bit more than he's asking for. And he's re-signing. Bang, bang. And this is going to get spicy, fellas. It just has to be Dwayne Pettis. I know we already have cornerbacks and all that good stuff, but look at this guy. It just has to be Dwayne Pettis. Garrison Downing had a pretty poor combine. I do still think he is worth taking in the first round for sure. Hold on a second. Charles McKee, look at this guy. A awareness, very good accuracy across the board. Can also throw on the run, and he can truck and be under pressure. This guy's way better than Tavon. We also have Steve Samuels and Emmett Owens. Both of them look really, really good. And these are later round picks as well, especially Emmett Owens. He's like round 3 to 4. This is great. He's really fast. Emmett Owens has more A's overall, though, so I think it might be him. So we're picking 5 and 6. I'm thinking we could probably trade up to the Saints pick. We'll try and get a couple second-rounders as well. I wouldn't mind getting another running back as well, because Chris Rodriguez just gets injured every game. Nick Chubb is in here. Oh, that would have been sick. Chidobe Awuzi's in here. I wouldn't mind Dion Dawkins, but where's the money going to come from? It's just embarrassing. It really, really is embarrassing. I let the computer take over and not even they could sign anybody. Nick Chubb going to the Cowboys. As if they already weren't OP enough already. They're winning the Super Bowl this year, I guarantee it. Woozy going to the Broncos. Teron Johnson to the Cardinals. Cardinals going to be pretty nice too. Team salaries. We really got to get our money's worth out of Scary Terry. We have a lot of money for next year, like a lot of money. The way that I view it is I would rather switch to a 3-4, get some linebackers, and trade Jonathan Allen away. He's 30 years old. He's only going to get worse. The D-line tells me when they want to turn up. They don't play every game, and most of the time they're just not doing anything. So I reckon going to a 3-4 might be the play. Isaiah Simmons would be kind of nice for our team because we could move him to linebacker. So Jonathan Allen to the Rams for Isaiah Simmons and a first rounder this year. Whew, I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. This is going to be a big trade, bro. Oh my goodness. And we're going to be able to pull this off too. Trade accepted. Jahan Dotson, Ricky Stromberg, and Daniels. I don't know. Just me backup right guard. A this year ladder second and a next year second for Tristan Wirfs. We're getting rid of some of these backups that we just don't need, man. No wonder we have no money. We've got backups for days. So that means now we can also flip Isaiah Wynn. There's got to be a lot of teams in the market for a left tackle. Brian Roberts is a superstar. I didn't even see that. Development rate increase superstar. Oh, thank goodness for that. He literally is a tank. Armbar, bulldozer, and tank. That's probably the best thing that's happened this entire offseason. I know he played in like a hybrid safety linebacker package. I don't think he'd be good as an outside linebacker, but I think as a middle linebacker, he'd be awesome. I'm also going to give him number 1 because that way I know who I need to, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's an 80 at middle linebacker. That is so good. 3-4 under fits even better. And this D-line is good enough to where they should still get pressure to the quarterback fairly consistently. Okay, they really don't have cap room here. They're after a quarterback, though. Crow's at it again. Isaiah Wynn, Odell Beckham, and Kevin Zeitler. And the 9th pick in this year's draft for Sewell. So now we've got Eric Dunn, Stephen Lewis, we drafted last year, Tristan Wirfs, Penei Sewell, and Sam Cosmi. If Tavon does not succeed behind this O-line, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so the biggest problem I see now is wide receiver. We only have Scary Terry, and that's really it. Like, there's no way Rachad Wildgoose is going to make it on this team. I'm sorry. The 6th pick this year, 2nd rounder in 2027, and then a bunch of picks we're not going to use for the 1st overall pick. I'm getting that cornerback. And without further ado, I think it is time. One of the biggest downsides of Dwayne Pettis is they said that he struggles to find the ball in the air, but he has a very high motor. He often is looking to strip the ball as well, and is very disciplined for a 22-year-old. Also, fun fact, he's a left-hander. Cornerbacks like this don't come along very often, and the Commanders liked what they saw. They knew that he was a franchise piece and would be there for a very long time. In his college pro day, he even ran a 4.28 40-yard dash. And here we go, hidden development, 93 excel, 90 agility, 94 COD, 97 speed. Couldn't be happier with the 1st pick. So far, nobody we were really after goes off the board. Nathan Ridley goes. That was my right guard. The thing is, we don't really need offensive linemen though. And as you can also see, left outside linebacker is a big problem. I think I'm going to get Emmett Owens in the 2nd round. That means we kind of just need to go for like a wide receiver with this pick. We did say we really liked Harvey Beckham. We also have Ches Jackson here. A lot of potential A's, but just not selling me. Now, Harvey Beckham isn't exactly going to light it up with highlight plays, but he has all the fundamentals. He has the intangibles, and more importantly, he's another lefty. He's going to fight for every inch. He has awesome body control when it comes to the sidelines. And even though his hands might not be the best, one thing that he does extremely well is excelling at creating yards after the catch. So you throw this guy in the slot or put him on a drag route, a slant route, and more than likely, he's going to get you a lot of excess yards after the catch. Now, Washington already had their deep threat when it came to Scary Terry, but Harvey Beckham's somebody who's going to come in and also be just as dangerous, even as a rookie. So unfortunately for us, normal development, we didn't really hit, but wide receiver was a positional need we needed to address in either the 1st or 2nd round. 94 excel, 95 agility, 97 speed. Like I said, drag route, short and easy route. We run a West Coast offense anyway. This is a perfect fit for our scheme. The Saints did want a quarterback. They got their guy. Emmett Owens is here. Beautiful. I am going to take Emmett over Steve Samuel. This is my guy. Now, Kansas State did do pretty poorly this season, but Emmett Owens was one of the biggest highlights on this team. Was the leader of the defense, 6'3", 238, very intimidating physical frame. He delivered some of the biggest hits of the college football season. He is somebody who's going to collapse through the middle very easily, make a lot of big plays through the middle, and pair that up with Isaiah Simmons. These two are going to be a very scary team to look at. The best part is he can blitz with authority and will get to the quarterback. The Commanders did change up their scheme to a 3-4. They needed some weapons at the linebacker position, and this was their guy. We have another hidden development. This guy is also 22 years old. Nothing really jumping off the page here. I mean, the core attributes are all there. 88 excel, 86 speed. But hidden dev, this guy could very easily be a superstar. I could see it. Do we just go running back with this pick? It's a little bit later in the draft now. So Bryce Brewer is the fastest running back in the class with a 4.38. Great speed, good excel. I don't think he's a good player. Let's just get that out the way now. Now that I think about it, it's probably not running back. I'm thinking it's just straight up a potential another receiver here. Johnny Mincy ran a 4.26 at his college pro day. And that wasn't even the fastest wide receiver. This guy isn't exactly what we should be doing with this pick. In fact, I don't think this guy's very good. But I need to get Tavon weapons, and he's just fast. That's essentially all he does. That's all he needs to do. And again, it's just going to be another player who is an absolute freak athlete, one of the best vertical jumps in the entire class. And I really do believe that we could probably turn Dorian Reedy into somebody like a Christian Kirk in years to come if we put in the work with him as well. So no surprises there. Normal development, 96 excel though, 95 speed. That's all I needed. I think this guy's probably like a 68 overall. All right, with this pick, I think we're going to go wide receiver. Okay, I'm kidding. It was a joke. If we can find somebody that we could use for trade bait, that would be kind of cool. Bit of depth, especially at that left guard position, just in case of injuries. Marquise it is, another normal depth. I mean, look, it was just a Hail Mary. Okay, so the team is looking considerably better. Emmett Owens was a 75. Harvey Beckham's a 76. Dorian Reedy was a 69. Marquise Shaw was a 63. So we hit on 3 of the 5. But Pettis, let's start with the obvious here. I'm going to assume that he's an X Factor. I mean, we can just check. Almost certain that this guy is just going to be an X Factor. He is an X Factor. Okay. While we're here, we might as well just change the number as well, because 39 ain't it. I think number 5 looks kind of good on him. So Harvey Beckham's a normal dev. We've got the little boost as well with the Excel. Decent route running. He's actually got really good catching stats. 84 spec catch, 77 CIT is not bad. It's a lot better than what I thought it would be. The juke's at an 82, because we are going to be trying to get him into open space here. The spins are 79. Kind of got what we want. This is a very good pick. First of all, I got to change the number for Emmett Owens, but we might as well get a check at what his development trait is here as well. Superstar. Okay, that's best case scenario in all honesty. Let's go ahead and give him a traditional linebacker number. Let's say number 50. 88 speed, 88 excel. He's going to get the speed boost, obviously. Injuries are 99. Okay, that's good because our team gets injured a lot. I thought he was more of a blitzer, but that doesn't appear to be the case. He's a run stopper. You know what? When we verse the Cowboys, that's going to come in really handy, isn't it? Dorian Reedy. Now, we got this guy purely because he was just fast. 99 excel, 95 speed. That is awesome. Dorian Reedy's definitely going in the slot because he's only got short route running. So he's going to be running those slants, drags. Essentially, that's where it ends. Okay, so backup running back we are in the market for. It was going to be Zach Moss, but I think I'm going to go with Edwards-Helaire. And this is just going to be somebody so much better than, no disrespect to last year's running back, Chris Rodriguez, I believe it was. But Edwards-Helaire just adds another layer of depth to this, this running squad. And he's already up to an 82 plus 3. That's amazing. Owens jumping in at right outside linebacker. That's perfect. That means the linebacking core is really, really solid. And Dwayne Pettis, 86. He's also got Emmanuel Forbes right next to him. So we've got an X Factor and a superstar at cornerback now. We got rid of a lot of liabilities, freed up a lot of money, and we turned our offensive line from like a B- to like an A. Easily an A. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to leave a like and a comment just for the algorithm, all that good stuff. If you made it this far in the video, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day is awesome, and from me personally, I'm out. Peace.